Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. Once again, we have Carmen with us.
Hello.
And,
Hello,
and
hello, sweet friends.
we've already got Dawn in the audience, and we'll give it a minute and let some other people show up for tonight. Hello, Miss Dawn. Dawn's been a busy lady today. She had
I
a nice
missed her.
walk.
I missed her walking.
I came in a little bit late. I need like a different notification because I think I've learned to tune my notifications out for for anything on my phone. And
Uh-huh.
so I need YouTube to have like a special one. Hi Norma, how are you? Norma, I was just telling Carmen that you had posted a couple videos that she needs to check them out. That
Yes, indeed. Hi, Norma.
you have joined the creator community on YouTube, which is fantastic. I'm very proud
Yay.
of you.
Awesome, Norma. Awesome.
Very proud. Um Norma has been a big supporter of my channel from the very beginning, and I really
Mhm.
appreciate that. So, um, let's see what else is going on. Have you had a good week? Huh. Dawn said, "Hey, hi Norma, yay!" Yes, maybe Dawn, can you share Norma's link, please? Maybe wait till some more people get in, though. Maybe we can build her channel up a little. Yeah. Oh, you had to wait 10 minutes for your ride, Dawn? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. He forgot you? Did you have to call him? Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, we got to go on a different walk today. We got to go like on this really cool trail, and it had like a storybook and all these like pictures that you could see, and oh, it was just really pretty. And there was this really gorgeous bridge, and it was a neat walk today too. I love to go on her walks with her, and it's so much prettier there than it is here. Yep, and he didn't answer his phone because he couldn't find it. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Hi Linda. How are you?
Hi, Lindaville.
Oh, that is so crazy. Did she just want to strangle him? Men. Well, men. What is wrong with men? All right. Well, everybody's starting to come in. Good to see everybody. Um, Tonight we are doing Carmen actually picked what we were doing tonight. Do you want to tell how you found this one, Carmen?
I'm subscribed to my Porch Prince, and I saw a video her using um. Oh my goodness, what's it called? These.
Like the Polaroid film dies.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't have dyes. I do have, but they're tiny. And I think I sent you some, Beth, on the
Yeah,
Happy
this is
Mail.
one of them. The one that I used this for is one of them.
Yes. And then there's also a little bigger one, but this one is humongous. So this is the one I've been using, and I got it in a package that I hauled from Hobby Lobby, and I didn't even realize that they had these two big styles. So I decided to use this. But if anything, anybody that is wondering, I did a video before we went live. Um, Basically, what I did was I used the one that came in the packet, used watercolor paper because it's a thicker quality than this. This is really thin, and I traced it, and then I cut it out, and there you go. I get my, see this one right here,
Mm-hmm. Very
the thing.
cool.
Yeah, so it's just another way. Oh, another way. uh I don't know if y'all have the old Sizzix. I was thinking, it just occurred to me a few minutes ago before you and I were chatting, Beth. You know the square die from Sizzix that says number 1? It occurred to me that you can actually put it in the corner, leave like a bigger space right here and trace it. And then when you cut it out, you have a Polaroid shape as well. So, yeah.
Very cool.
So we can actually, it shouldn't stop you from getting this shape, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Right. I in the package that Carmen had sent me, she had sent a few that were smaller, these, and well, it wasn't that one, it was these. And then these two that were bigger. Oh, there's three. There were three that were bigger. I do not have this die either. And so I was trying to figure out how I was going to make more. So I just found a square and I measured this and I just cut the square, die cut it out of the piece of paper for the bigger ones. And I did the same thing for the smaller ones.
There you
Had
go.
this,
So yeah, it's the same thing with the Sizzix. So
yeah.
you use a thin die is basically what it's called.
Yeah, that's
And
what I did this one for.
I have the old, back in the day Sizzix that you can actually do the same thing.
Yeah, I think I did these little ones. It's the ones that, wait, I need to put my glasses on. Right. So the ones that have the curve, because I don't have dies that have the curved corners. So, but I was like, that's not really that important to me. But the ones with the curved corners are the ones that she sent me. And then these are the ones that I cut, these bigger ones, that don't have. And then these smaller ones, I just use the die for it as well. And then I just cut a piece without cutting the die to back it to create the pocket. And I noticed that on her video, they put cellophane on the window, which
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to do it again. I'm going to, on the one I do tonight, I'm going to do that because I feel like this catches too much otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just made the tag. And actually these pictures that I'm using tonight, I'll have to pin them as well. They're from Tracy Fox, I think.
Let's see. Let's see what
I kind of feel like that's who they're from. Are they from Tracy Fox? I think they are. It's a new kit. I just got it. I loved it because it's got all these like 50s type people and I wanted to use them. So I'm like, I'm going to use them. Like, ugh, I got to use this women. I got to use these people tonight. And this one that I did, I picked this guy because I feel like he looks like Ricky Nelson. My mom was like in love with Ricky Nelson. Like I remember him like growing up because my mom was in love with him. And I remember when he died that my mom just cried and cried and cried. I mean,
Really?
that was like her Elvis. So, and when
Oh.
I saw this guy, I was like, oh my God, that's who that looks like. So, hi, Di. How are you?
Well, I think Dawn is ready to eat. She's gonna eat quinoa. She's having food.
Dawn's having food.
Yeah, she
Oh,
said she
wait.
was making quinoa. Yep, quinoa bowls for dinner. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yummy. Um, so let me just show you what I did with
I'm
two of
gonna go
them.
ahead
And
and start looking, or I'm not gonna get that.
I always tend to do something different because it's not that I don't like vintage or shabby chic. It's just that if I want to put it in my journal, my regular journal, it has to have a different vibe. Let's put it that way. But I did
Mm-hmm.
this one. I did this one with I don't know if y'all
Oh
can see
yeah, I can
it.
see it. Yeah, that's cool.
And then
Very
I
cool.
backed it, with and I got this at the hall. Those, I think it was called Xeron. the plastic sheets. And then just for the
Oh,
heck,
the Xyron machine? Is that
yeah,
what
the
you're talking
Xyron
about?
thing, the Xyron
Okay.
machine, yeah.
All right, got it.
And then just for fun, I have these images saved on my phone that I liked because it just remind me about me. I'm gonna show you, but I promise y'all not, y'all, y'all gonna be like, what? This
Oh,
is,
I've seen that. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
It says crafting is 50% skill and 50% trying to find where you put the thing you just had in your hand.
right.
And that was me today. Okay. I was getting a little bit antsy. And then the other one, I just put it in the back of it. So I put the scissors in the camera,
Right.
And here in the front, it says behind every craft, there's a huge pile of craft supplies they're definitely going to use someday.
Yeah. That's the truth for sure.
Yes. And I think this is from Crafty Beach, and she's on YouTube. So she
Funny.
sent this out, and I just went and took a picture of it and printed it out. So there you go, a second take on it, more fun way.
There you go.
If you do journals, personal journals, yeah, you can do that one.
Very good.
So I'm gonna start on, and I started working on it because I really didn't know if the time was gonna be enough to get, tracing and the cutting. So I went and did all that. And so I took these two, and I'm going to back this up. I'm going to use this bagging. I'm going to sacrifice this tiny gold bag. And I'm going to place it here. So I'm going to be cutting this. And I'm hoping that it can actually fit, because I was trying, oh, yeah, it's going to fit. But you never know once you cut it.
Right. Norma, don't people know not to call you at 6 o'clock on on Wednesday? Say, what is going on?
Tell them, hey,
Say, I'm busy.
that's what I tell my family. You
Hi,
know what?
DME Designs. Nice to have you. Thanks for coming. Thanks
DME
for coming
design.
in.
Hello, creative DME. Welcome.
A nice new name. I love to see new names. Makes
Mm-hmm.
me happy. I ran into a new name that I had not seen at Bitty Penny's this morning. So I was like, very cool. Hold on. I need
Yes, it fits.
some
So,
cellophane. Hold on 1 second.
yeah.
Be quiet for a minute.
Hold, please. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm sacrificing this tiny gold bag because I want the background on it, so I can put my decorations in the cute gold background. I'd rather
Hi,
I'd rather sac
Julie.
I don't know you, but I'd rather sacrifice this bag than sacrifice a whole cardstock just for a little piece.
Right. Well, I saved the. Wait, what are you sacrificing? I think I missed something.
A tiny bag is a baggie. It was a tiny
Oh,
gold
the
bag.
bag. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I save stuff like that.
Yeah. So I decided that I didn't want to cut a cut into a gold cardstock, because I don't have um many use for gold cardstock to be just cut in and then, damages. That to me it would be like a damage. But I'd rather do this instead.
Di is making crumpets with PB peanut butter and going back to bed for now.
Oh,
Poor girl. It's so early for her. It really is. This is like, kind of like when, you know, I missed her this morning because she comes on at 5 o'clock and I'm like, oh, I can't believe I missed it. But you know what? I know why I missed it, Di, because last week it notified me and I didn't have the notifications set for Sue's channel. So I have to go in and do that so that it'll notify me on, because otherwise I'll sleep right through it. And I enjoy her. And I really like these prompts that she's doing on Wednesday mornings. They make me happy. I like prompts. I've decided I really like doing that. When I'm stuck, I like doing prompts. It's a good way to get unstuck.
that's true.
Yeah. So, um, Kaleidoscope of Happiness said hi to Norma. I love that name, Kaleidoscope
Hi,
of Happiness.
Kaleidoscope.
I love that name. There's a lot of yes, I saw Don because I watched the replay. I saw that you caught it this morning. I'm like, Don, why didn't you wake me up?
And Julie Parker is here too.
Yeah, I saw Julie. I said hi to Julie.
Oh, guys, Bella,
Um,
she's getting old.
oh, your dog.
Yeah.
My dog's been tiptoeing in and out of here.
Oh, did
Poor
you
thing.
see? Talking about dogs, did you see that Carrie Griffith's doggy passed away?
Yeah, I did see that. I commented on
Oh,
there.
oh,
Yeah, I did see that. I
so
just saw
sad.
it actually right before the live, actually.
That is so sad. That broke my heart because basically he was saying the other day how this dog is the only family he had. And, you know, I get emotional easily. Oh, Dios mío. I said, oh, I feel you, Carrie. I feel you.
Yeah, he's had a rough way to go lately, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
Um, with his sister and now his dog, and I mean, I know
Mhm.
it's not the same, but still, it's tough.
No, he said basically to him that dog was his only family.
This piece
Yeah.
of
And
cardstock must not be
and that
straight.
to me was like, oh, now she's going into my husband's trash. Oh, goodness gracious. Bella? Oh, yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
there's an echo in here now too. She was Don's always cooking. I want to go live at Don's house. Don, will you please adopt me? I just think I would like it there. I just do.
These
I
die
need
cuts,
adopted. I'm up
these
for
are,
adoption. If anybody cares to adopt me, just send me a message.
um,
Especially if you know how to cook.
oh my goodness. Yay. Okay, so there you go. I'm just going to put this here, bottle cap with that little girl, and do that. So it's a
Oh,
different, you know?
yeah, that looks good. Echo is kaleidoscope of happiness. Okay, I get it. I got it. I need to write that down because otherwise I have a book. I keep a book because you know why I keep a book? Because Di has a book and it was like that is such a good idea because until I see somebody's name a lot of times, I I can't I have a hard time remembering. So I'm gonna put that in my book so that I know. So that I know. Okay, wait, now I gotta get caught up.
So I'm
Um,
going to do a different one now. And as you can see, I mean, the inspiration came from them, but that doesn't mean I was going to copy them, you know? It's just basically something that kicked me into inspiration to do my own thing using the Polaroid. So, with that said, my daughter is, well, my four-legged puppy, because she became my daughter, is taking my husband's trash bin and making a ruckus.
Oh, there you go. Lovely, lovely, huh?
So I was having so much fun. And when my husband sees me in here, then he leaves me alone because he knows that my brain is going, crazy. You know how we have those little people from Tim Holtz? I wanted
Yeah.
to put wings on her, and that's what I did. I had bought this a while back, and it was reduced to $3.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to give her wings.
Oh, that's cool. Very cool.
So my thing is that
I have a stamp that does that.
I took a die that I also have from Sizzix. Hold on, guys. Let me just grab my puppy and ask my husband to.
Norma, that's so funny. The crafting world cannot handle two Beths. There is more than one Beth, though. But I mean, but yeah, I'm the Beth on this channel. I guess I should say that. And yeah, Kaleidoscope is Echo. It took me a minute to figure that out, but I've got it figured out now.
So this is
Totally, I
also
didn't do it
from.
where I thought I was going to do. That's okay. Okay, what?
This
Sorry.
is also from a Sizzix die. And so I went and wanted the one with the musical notes. So I'm just gonna glue them together, make a flower.
Cool. Julie, you don't need to be sorry about anything. No sorries on here. I think as women we have to we are like, I think it's programmed into our minds to be sorry about everything. Do you not think that? I think
Mm.
I think that is a thing. And like, I'm done being sorry. I'm not sorry about anything anymore.
Well, excuse me, Miss Beth. Check you out. I'm not sorry anymore. I stopped giving a hoot.
Well, I'm done being sorry. Like, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I mean, if I'm sorry, I'll say I'm sorry, but
If you
mostly
really mean it,
right. But we
that's what
say
you're trying to
sorry
say.
for stupid things. Like, and
Yes.
like, you don't need to be sorry. My daughter told me sorry about something the other day. I'm like, don't tell me sorry because like you don't have any control. That's something you don't have any control over. Don't apologize for it. I don't need to hear that. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm
Yes.
saying, ladies,
I,
or am I crazy?
no, no. We I capiche. I capiche. I comprehend. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Norma says she says sorry all the time. Yeah, I used to say sorry all the time. I don't say sorry anymore. Not like that. I'm learning not to say sorry. I need to use
Only
this red tape or it's probably going to go bad, don't you think? Just something what
on,
is it called,
only
baloney
if
tape?
you mean it. That's basically what I say.
Yeah,
Say sorry only if you mean it. Because if you're just gonna go back to the same old ways, then you were not really sorry
right.
to me.
I said to my daughter the other day, she's still like to Sophie. I said this to Sophie. I said, "I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry you feel that way." And she still hasn't let me live it down. She still brings it up to me. But I wasn't sorry. I was sorry she felt that way, but I wasn't sorry.
Okay, so I'm placing the acetate in the one that's gonna go
Good for you, Linda.
in the front. Bella, don't you even dare touch my crafty things. You understand? No. I put acetate because I want the angel to be able to have something to lean on. Lean on me.
Uh-huh.
There you go. So I want her, I put a little bit of acetate there.
All
And
right.
I'm just gonna place this flower in the corner.
This pocket is going nowhere. Just tell you right now. This thing is going to be stuck for life. It's going to be like 500 years from now, this pocket is still going to exist because I put so much tape on it. Di says, I can't apologize if I'm not sorry. I'm not responsible for the way you feel about something I said. Right? Exactly. I'm like, that's exactly the way. I think that comes with age, though. Do you not think that? Maybe it does. Maybe the older you get, the less sorry you just get about stuff. But Linda Veal says, Beth, at my age, 69 years young, there are no sorries anymore.
Hmm.
Julie Parker said, very true. All right, now I'm never going to get this red tape off of here. Here we go. Here we go. I might get one of these done before 7 o'clock. I don't know why it's taken me so long. I do not know why.
You know that I was having a difficult time doing these little things, and I decided, you know what? I'm using this for inspiration. That doesn't mean I have to do it the same way. And I just tear the whole thing apart and start it all over with my own idea,
There you go.
because I was getting irritated because the acetate, just by putting a little bit of glue on it, that was a mess. So there's my take on number 2 with the acetate in the back.
I'm going to throw this tape out the window. I cannot get this unstuck. What is going on? I think I had trouble with this tape last time, matter of fact. And this tape was not cheap. This is that Crafter's Companion tape, red tape.
There you go, Norma. You're welcome. I'm glad you like it.
I
And
love
you
the
know
little
what?
girl
Talking
with
about
wings,
wings.
Carmen.
Talking about wings. I have this die. I don't know from what year it is, and but Shelly designed it. Must have designed it or something. It's from also Six, but the designer must have been Shelly, and it was Stampin' Up. It's a bird with wings, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, then I felt when I saw the little girl with wings, and I said, "Oh, I want to do the girl with wings." Then I started cutting wings, but just for the purpose of putting it behind one of these dolls. And then I went into the embossing because I don't have anything that will mimic feathers.
Mm-hmm.
And so look at this. I started to cut wings and emboss it with
Is that on vellum?
yeah,
Very cool.
yeah. And then I did this other set here. Wait, this one. This one right here. Isn't that nice? This one's got the like little bumps or polka dots. So I don't know if they have embossing folders that can mimic, the feathers of the wings. That would be nice. So I ended up with extra. Now, if you have something like this, if you have wings, just put it inside a embossing folder that has something that can give you that effect. Yeah, but this is vellum. Now make sure you put it inside the embossing folder this way. Don't do it this way. My first mistake when I did it was I did it this way. I put two facing the opposite, not facing each other like this. And what
Mm-hmm.
happened was one looks like it's embossed and the other one is debossed. So it messed it up.
Okay.
So just FYI. See?
FYI. Just
See,
so
this
you
one is
know,
debossed. Yep.
do
And
as I
this
say,
one,
not as I do.
Yep. That was my first mistake. But then this one, when I did it facing both like this, they both look the same.
Hi, Paula. Very
Hi,
cool.
Paula K. So nice to have you, honey. So this one will be. Oh my
Don,
goodness!
don't worry about it. We just said stop saying sorry. She says, sorry, I'm missing Chad eating dinner. Don't worry about it. I want you to eat dinner. And we realize that Wednesday is a busy night. And then we'll probably be watching lives till like 10 something tonight. So eat your dinner. Enjoy it. I'm sure it's yummy. I'm sure it is good.
So I already prepped these two. And I'm just going to glue them down. So when you're doing acetate, just glue the edges. And it's going to take a little bit to dry. And make sure you don't put, like I did by accident, any glue on the place that it's going to be showing. Because once that glue sticks there, it's just going to make it look really nasty. And it won't come out. That's why I had to start all over.
Yeah, that's why I find it's easier to use tape with clear things. Just
True.
because the glue leaks.
And then I did this. Had
Wait.
leftover.
Oh,
So,
with the little squares that were left over from you cutting the...
yeah.
That's cute.
So I'm just going to put it in here.
Very cute. There you go. That'll work. That will work for sure. Okay, wait, I'm missing something. I love transitioning to a summer menu. Done eating. We had tacos and strawberries. She said, ooh, my local... Di says, ooh, my local thrift store just called me to give me the heads up that they just got 40 boxes of craft stuff. There goes her no spend. Oh my goodness. They call you? She's
Well,
queen of the
check
craft
you
over there.
out.
That's nice. She's got connects. Di does. Sheesh.
Di, that is nice. You got
Lucky
your
ducky.
connections. You got your connections.
She's a lucky duck. All right. I feel like this needs some kind of snarky words. And I'm just in the mood for it. So let's find something. Let's find some snark. Let's find something not in that. Oh, the problem with these is they're so big. Why did he make these this big? I just found one. I hope I can find it. Oh, this one's funny. I think my guardian angel drinks. That's so funny.
You know what my daughter sent me? She sent me a picture of like a little blue angel with his hair sticking out. And then she said, "This is my guardian angel after watching over me for 24 hours." He looked so debunkled. I said, "Poor angel." He had a rough time taking care of you. Okay.
That one says step aside coffee. This is a job for alcohol. Oh. The problem is I need to use a smaller one because this is not that big. Unless I cut it up. I think I need to use this one. How am I going to make this work? We're going to make it work somehow. Let's put it on a piece of paper.
Let me see if I can just put something here. Nope, I don't like that.
All right. I'm going to cut this down the middle so that I can cut it apart since it's so big. All right.
It's the little things. Do, 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 do.
What am I missing? Norma said she loves mine. Strawberry. Oh, Linda thinks those are funny. They're old. They're from Ideology. Ideology. Big talk. Snarky thingies. Dawn cannot wait for her strawberries to grow. Oh, Norma said, I hope you feel better. Di, are you sick? Stamps are Art Nouveau to Les Belles Femmes. Wait, what stamps? What are we talking about? I need to go back. She said, tell Jen I can't go live. I'm sick. She would kick your butt. Julie just finished mounting some stamps. Ooh, that's cool. Right. I'm so jealous. Di will have fun with those boxes, I'm sure. All right. She'll get all kinds of good stuff, and then we'll get a really good haul video. Oh, she wants to go to the thrift store. I get it. She's going to go to the thrift store instead of doing the live. If you must, you could just take us with you. We could help you thrift. We'd be big help. Not. Okay, so sometimes I'm only going to fit his greatest accomplishment going to stick out? No, it's going to have to be 2 words too. Greatest accomplishment. Let's make this smaller. Is just keeping my mouth shut.
What? What?
Yeah. How am I going to fit this? I'm going to fit it all on this. Oh my gosh, I feel so much like Biddy Penny at the moment. This is something she would do. Okay. Let's figure out. We're going to glue these crazy ladies. When I saw, this is like not working. What is going on? When I saw these old ladies, it reminded me of Di's old people on her Christmas cards that are so funny.
Oh.
Wait, how much time do we have? We've got 20 minutes. That's good. It's probably going to take me 20 minutes to finish one. This is not a fast craft, clearly. Not for me, anyways. And I have not been drinking, so. No wine for me. None. This is just me.
You know what? It's so funny how time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Okay, wait.
So funny.
It's just...
I wanted to do something, but I don't know if this.
I don't want to cover up the ladies.
You know what?
I'm going to move this down. Because the ladies are so fabulous. Maybe if I moved it this way. Put it on a tilt. Is that going to get covered up? I don't think so. Let's see where this is going to hit. What is going on? Dawn says she's been drinking all day. And Norma said, me too, Don. Iced tea. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to go very much higher unless I put it up here, but I don't think so. So I'll have to put it like across there and then down here. Okay. So we're going to put it there. Very cool. What is going on over there? And Don says H2O. Yeah. Good old H2O. I wish I liked to drink water more. I just am not really very good at drinking it.
have been drinking bubbly because in my family everybody drinks soda except for me, and of course my daughter, she doesn't drink soda. She likes to drink either water or anything that has to do with protein, whatever that is. It's like a coffee thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I do not, you know, I only drink bubblies when I want like that effervescence of the soda effect. I want to see if I can just do something. I had something in my mind and I want to know if it's going to work or not. I'm not sure. So
All right.
I'm just going to give it two different designs here for a
What am I
minute.
going to do if I get this done? I'm not going to have enough time to do another one. Wait, I need to scroll down. I lost the chat. Julie had coffee.
Yeah.
Di only drinks water and tea. Julie says autocorrect does her head in. Autocorrect can be a mess. Autocorrect gave Di many hubbies earlier. Instead of subbies, it was hubbies. It autocorrected it. I was like, it was too funny. Sometimes autocorrect can have a sense of humor. Sometimes not so much. There we go. I like that. We need some kind of flower or something on it. What shall we put? Is it weird that I want kind of like a black flower? Do I have a black flower?
Ink it.
Oh, I think I do.
If you don't ink it.
Wait, what's this? Oh, no, that's not. I bet I have something kind of black and white. No. I just need something little. I don't need a big hurrah here. Let's see. Oh, that might... No, I don't like that. This is what takes me forever.
Decisions.
If I don't have it planned out, then it's like, this part will take me forever.
Mm-hmm. You're not the only one.
No, I don't like that either. What if we put one of these ones with the buttons on it? I like that. Let's do that. That'll be working. That will work for me. What is going on? I think I want to make an ephemera holder journal. Good idea. Di says something tastes like fizzy medicine. Gross. Actually, the brand is Liquid Death. Oh, I just recently tasted that Liquid Death. My daughter's future mother-in-law, when they came for Easter, she had some. I can't remember what flavor, because it comes in a lot of flavors. It actually wasn't horrible. But I don't remember what flavor it was, because then we looked it up and then I was like, this is too expensive for what it is. I'm not buying this. Moxie Don likes Moxie. It's a main thing. And somebody creative DME design says they have amazing art on the back of each case. On each case of what? Wait. Oh, it must be the Liquid Death has that on the back of them. Julie says, "Give me, is it sarsaparilla? Did I say that right?
Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla?
Yeah.
I think that's what that is. Don says they have a Moxie festival. This is crazy. I've never even heard of Moxie. Although I was today years old when I found out that porcupines apparently can climb trees. So, I'm behind on things sometimes. Because I had no clue. No clue. So I'm still learning. I'm old and I'm still learning. I like this. This has been my favorite one so far. I must like snarky. Creative has been to the Moxie Festival. And Dawn said, yeah, they sleep in trees too. Well, yeah. Apparently, you told me that. But you know what? I told Sophie that when she got home from school. And she was like, no, it wasn't Sophie. I told my daughter, Katie. She called me at her lunch today. All my kids called me today. I don't know what it is about today, but I was telling her about it and she had no clue either. She was like, now that makes her a little scared.
Alrighty then. I am going to look for
there is an A in it, but silent A. Norma said we are all still learning. Yes. My hometown hosts the Whoopie Pie Festival. And Dawn says, what? Are you in Maine? She's like, girl, are you in Maine? We have wicked. This whole conversation is getting silly. They have wicked whoopies in Maine. They have wicked whoopies. They have a whoopie festival with wicked whoopies. This is crazy. I don't know what I'm doing because I don't feel like there's 10, 12 minutes left.
Okay. Well,
I don't think I have enough time to make another one, to be quite honest.
This is going to be my last one anyways. So
we are the home of the Whale Festival. It's a week long, starts with a paddle out to the whales and ends with a lantern festival, Di said. That's very cool.
Interesting. That is so neat. Okay. So I'm going to glue back to back these two butterflies.
You're going to glue the butterflies back to back? Are they
yes,
mirrored?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And
she's going to go off the sarsaparilla topic or whatever the heck that is. I'm going to have to look that up after this.
It said it has.
DME is Dawn Marie. Oh, really? Okay. I need to write that down too. I know DME. I know Dawn Marie. She's always on Di's channel. Okay, that makes total sense. Got it now. Got it. All right. Okay. See, it eventually clicks. I promise you I'm not really as dumb as I sound sometimes.
We're good just taking notes.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, just take notes.
Look, the other day on Biddy Penny's channel, she made these cute little books. And when was that? Was it Saturday? I just feel like it was yesterday, but I know it couldn't have been because included thank you Desiree was on there, and so they made these cute little, and these are just out of 3 6x6 pieces of paper. They were so cute, and I had this really cute birdie paper, so I made a little birdie one. There, it was kind of fun though. It was just kind of mindless. I like doing stuff like that every once in a while, and I kind of did it right. Dawn. Yep, it's all clicking now, Beth. She said it only took me 10 hours to figure it out. I'll get there eventually, right? I'll get there. It just takes me a minute sometimes. Just takes a minute. I'm trying to think of anything else I've been doing. I'm working on a new journal.
Okay. You have a name for it already?
Yes. Her name is Marcella.
Oh,
Because
Marcella.
she is actually a Raggedy Ann journal.
Oh.
And Marcella, is that the name I picked? I think it is. Because that's who owned Raggedy Ann when she was a doll.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah, so that's why I named this journal. And I've been wanting to do it, so I've kind of been like curating things for it.
Uh-huh.
And so that's the next one the one I'm going to be working on next.
That is
yeah.
so cool.
It'll be fun. Except
What?
Diane from Pretty Pink Cottage today, she got these curtains and they were Raggedy Ann and Andy, and I'm like, I need those in my life for this journal. I need her to send those to me. I was like, it just so happens I'm doing this journal. Everybody has all these really cool flea markets and stuff that they go to. I'm jelly for sure.
Let's see. I did it. Oh, geez. She came out crooked though. Hold on a second.
Oh, Dawn has Raggedy Ann in her house decor and Andy. Aww. I didn't realize somebody was doing videos. Maybe me. She subscribed. They sit in chairs around my house. Aw, Dawn, I love that about you. Norma said she tried to make a 3-minute journal and cut most of my paper wrong. Then try again, Norma. You'll get it the next time. It's just paper.
Don't give up, Norma.
Yeah, it's just paper. Just do it again.
Don't give
We
up.
all mess it up. I mess it up 9 times out of 10. I'm gonna mess it up. I mess up all the time. It's just paper. Just do it again. Throw it out. Try again.
So
Or you can post it like I do and say, okay, folks, don't laugh at this, but this is my attempt. Oh, I like that butterfly moves around. It's so cool.
See that?
Very cool. Oh, Dawn Marie's nursery was decorated with Raggedy Ann as a baby.
My daughter, the one that is the teacher, she used to have Raggedy Ann stuff.
Yeah, my Sadie did. When I made her a quilt for her bed that was Raggedy Ann and Andy. Dawn's house decor is very primitive. I love that. I love that. All right. That does not surprise me. I was talking about you today, Dawn. I was telling somebody about you. And they were like, oh, I think I'd really love her. I said, yes, you would. Yes, you would. Yeah, so I put a new digital in the Kopai too, and it's actually really different than anything I posted before because I found I was going through a bunch of my family tree stuff and I found an old, really super, I mean, it was over 100 years old. I think it's like 1918 newspaper from a war.
I saw a picture.
Yeah, and so I scanned it because it's really very brittle. And so I scanned it and I thought, you know what, this is old enough that I'm going to share it. And I found a few other things that were like authentic documents that were like in my collection that I thought, you know what, I think I'm going to share these. So they're in on my Ko-Fi. So if you want those, go in and get them. But yeah, that's kind of different than anything else that I've put on there. But I just felt like, number one, I needed to scan them because I'm afraid that, If I don't, they'll be gone someday. And um, number two, I, you know, not everybody has access to all this really cool stuff. I love Margaret at Seventh Plaza, but she has some access to some things that I just will never have access to in my entire life. And I feel like if it's old, then why not share it if you can, maybe. Um, so yeah. So if it's old enough, I'm sharing it, and that's just the way. That's just it for me. So, die. Dawn's autocorrect is having issues with her. It's giving her grief, I guess. Julie's deco is eclectic. Woohoo. Me too, Julie. Just a few things that I love. I am not a minimalist. My kids are. My grown kids are like minimalists, but I am not. Are you still there, Carmen, or did you
I'm
just get really quiet?
I'm still here. I'm listening.
What's your decor like, Carmen?
Um, in my scrap room, I have a little bit of everything. But when it comes to my house, I guess I'm joining your kids.
You're a minimalist?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. And you wouldn't believe that because you see all this stuff, but
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
love crafting and I've been doing it for I've been doing it for so many years, more than 25 years, I think.
Right.
And I downsized a lot. My second trip to from Puerto Rico to Florida, I downsized a lot. I had to throw things out and then I came back here and then I started donating. So, yeah. Um but yeah, you'll see a lot of stuff here, just here in this corner. But when it comes to the rest of the house, nope. Let the fun begin. I guess that title is suited for that little butterfly going around.
Di says she's a maximalist. She loves collections. Me too, Di. And Dawn says her house is not minimalist, but I can name where everything came from. That is fabulous. I love that.
There you go. Yep.
Norma said I'm getting rid of stuff. I want less stuff at this stage of my life. And Dawn Marie says, me too, Dawn. And Julie Parker said, yes, truth is when we get married, we had furniture that people gave and some from Salvation Store and some from what John already had. And I had visions of gradually replacing, but money is scarce. Yeah, I get that.
I
Yeah,
I I dig my decor, or at least the majority of the things. I started thrifting it because I like the milk glass, and that's what's in my living room. It's all about milk glass, um, but it's thrifty stuff.
mm-hmm.
It's not that I will spend like 50, 60, or $100 on new things, but no, I just prefer to thrift it. There you go. That's the what I had in my mind about the butterfly.
Very cool.
And
I love
then
it.
this one you can pull out, and it's the little things. So, and then this one with the butterfly, you make me smile. I mean, not the butterfly, the little girl with the wings. I think this is Norma's favorite. And then this little girl, that glue is not dry yet, so I guess it'll dry tomorrow. But yeah, this one is made with upcycled, I guess, or recycled gold baggie. And there you go. That's it. That's my take on what they did.
Very cool.
Oh, and I forgot the ones that I did previously, so that way you can see a different take on it. And this one. Okay, my sweet friends. That's all, folks.
Very cool. Very cool. I didn't, she got way more done than I did. I only got one done. Um, I must be a slow crafter today. This is the only one I did. I did this one today. And
Thank
this
you,
is the one I
ladies.
did from
Thank
before.
you.
So sometimes my greatest accomplishment is just keeping my mouth shut, which is sometimes my greatest accomplishment. I'll agree with that. So, and then this one that I did the other day. So, and they're very similar. Very good. All right. We got to run because Elizabeth Costa Rogers is on at 7 o'clock and you all need to go over and watch her. So,
Don't forget the thumbs up.
thanks, guys. Dawn said I was training the chat, Beth. It's all good. Good. Yeah, thumbs up if you want to. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you, Carmen, for coming on and hanging out with me again. I really appreciate it.
I love to.
Norma said her mouth runs ahead of her brain. Yeah, sometimes mine does too. All right, I will see everybody over at Elizabeth Costa Rogers. Dawn, if you feel like it's sticking the link in, go for it. If not, thanks, Julie. I will see you all over there. See you.
Bye, ladies. Take care. Stay safe and craft away.